Yo, what's good? It's your boy Lex. Welcome back to another vid, bro. Yo, I like this. I like this. Alright, but today we're gonna be talking about Tomura Shigaraki, bro. Now, this man, in my opinion, is probably one of the most best written villains in all of anime history, bro. Like this man, he's a good villain. Like I cannot lie to you. Like the people who wrote this man was not like they was not playing with him. They was just giving that good story. And like yo, My Hero was low key mid, but he's a good villain, bro. But like yeah, we gonna get into it. Let's get it. Tenko Shimura is the son of All Might's master. I actually do not know her name. I'm not gonna lie to you, but she is OP. So she has a son, and then he has a son, and it's Tenko. Tenko's quirk is to decay. If you don't know, if you haven't watched this anime, his quirk is to decay, meaning whatever he touches basically decays. So he didn't get his quirk until probably, I'm gonna guess, maybe like what, 6-7 years old. His father, like his whole family basically treated him like trash, except for maybe his mom. His mom was probably the only one who like really loved that man. His dad always like tried to hide his mom because he hated his mom for her being a hero basically, which makes no sense. But he doesn't like him digging into the past. So him and his sister, yes, he has a sister. Him and his sister goes into their dad's office and finds a picture of their grandmother, which is his mother, which is All Might's master. And they dream of being heroes one day, because that's every villain. Like every villain wants to be a hero, and then they turn into a villain because of something tragic. So then their father comes and he finds out they were digging in his office. Now his sister automatically snitches, like immediately, like the minute he asked who did it, she said it was him automatically, like no hesitation. And he was just stunned, you know what I mean? So he was like sent outside. He sat outside next to his dog, and that's where his quirk developed. He accidentally kills his dog. His dog basically like decays and all of that, just blood all over the place, and he's scared. He don't know what's happening. But then he realized it's his quirk. And then his sister came out and he tried to hug her or something, I forgot. And then he accidentally killed her too. And then his dad came out. No. His mom came out next. And she tried hugging him even though she knew what was happening. That's a W mom. In my opinion, that's a W mom. She still hugged him. And she died in the process. And then you got his father comes out last. And he basically like hates this child for some reason. And then Tenko, he's like, nah bro, I'm tired of you and you're gonna die. I don't care how you feel. And he basically pounces on his dad and tells this man to die and kills him in cold blood. That is basically what turned him into a villain. The like oppression and resentment from his own family, bro. Like that is crazy. And he accidentally killed his whole family. Like you know how that feels on a child. Like he probably didn't even mean to kill them. You know what I mean? Like it just happened because he was so mad, and he's in a world where quirks is a thing. You know what I mean? So he has the power and kills by accident. So he probably didn't even mean to kill him, but apparently through his life he didn't regret that. So it don't even matter. But yeah, let's get on to the so how he becomes a villain basically. Okay, so after he basically massacres his entire family, he's just walking around on the street and he just looks, he's covered in the blood still from when he killed his whole family. So he's just walking around, you know what I mean? And then one day he just sits, and then all for one, the villain we all know walks up to him and offers him, well, like, you know, shelter and all of that. He offers him power, basically. So he takes the offer, obviously. All for One gives this man his family's hand somehow. I don't know how he did that, but he gave him his family's hand. And Tenko was like, I got you, bro. Like, he was like still like crazy. Like, bro, if you watch the episode, like, he just kept yelling, scratching himself. Like, it was mad nasty, I'm not gonna lie. But yeah, he becomes a villain like this. He actually went back and killed some people who was messing with him before, because I forgot what they did, but they were old. They way older than him. They was probably adults, and he was a child, and they was pushing him around, and he went back and murdered them. Oh, they was bullying him. I remember they was bullying him, and he went back and murdered them after he got them hands. Bro, that was crazy, bro. I'm not even gonna lie. Alright, so like now we're gonna go to present, like the newest season that just dropped. Alright, so now he is Tomura Shigaraki with a new name and all of that, because he's a villain. That's what All For One gave him, that name. And now he's going to be, you know, doing these missions and stuff. Now he's getting, what's it called, the All For One work, basically. So like he's like getting All For One, and you making his body accustomed to it, you know what I mean? And he leads his whole like team, the League of Villains, and he's just nice. And then some long-nosed Pinocchio-looking Negro just calls him and like, yo, we know where you at. You better pull up, or we gonna kill you where you at, and I don't care. And he was like, oh, word, say less. I'm pulling up. Send that Addy. And they all went over there. They was getting meat. Yo, Toga, she's snot in the closet. But that's bro. They was getting meat the entire time. But they made it to the tower where that long Pinocchio nose that girl was at. And Tomura went to work on him. Like Tomura in the beginning, he was getting meat. Like he was getting beat so bad. Like it's not even funny. And then he started violating him. Like it's not even funny. So throughout this, actually earlier in the fight, his quirk evolved, let me say. His quirk evolved, and now his quirk isn't like whatever he touches decays. It's whatever he touches, and whatever is connected to what he touches also decays. So like he basically has a large range, you know what I mean? Like if he touches the ground, the entire ground is going to decay until he stops touching it. Like that's OD. So like he's fighting this big dude who basically has the power to use his stress as power. So like, you know, he gets bigger and stronger the more stress he has. So he's using that, and Tomura is like getting boxed up, but he's also like, he doesn't care about life, so he like keeps charging in, trying to hurt this man no matter what. And he eventually does, and he really like violated him. Like the person had to cut off his foot just because he was going to die if he didn't. Like he was gonna get, his whole body was gonna get decayed if he didn't cut off his foot. So he cut off his foot just so he wouldn't be decayed. And then they took over their entire operation, bro. Now they're a joint together, like clan. So like they're not the League of Legends no more. They're like something else. I forgot. They're like something else, and it's whatever clan they was fighting. So now there's two different clans. Like this man is a boss, bro. He's the new All For One. That man just took over a whole like clan, bro. Like he's just too nice. You cannot tell me this man is not just OP. You know what I mean? Like come on now. You lying at this point if you tell me he's not OP. But like, yeah, that's my opinion on Tomura. I feel like he's like one of the best villains out right now. I'm not even gonna say the best in the anime history, because that's a lie. That's a low-key stretch. I ain't gonna lie. But he is a great villain. I'm not gonna lie. Like he's not a bad villain at all. Like I feel like he was written perfectly. Like he had a perfect backstory. And when I learned this man was the grandson of All Might's master, it's just crazy. Like, bro. And he killed his dad, bro. Like, nah, bro. That is crazy. I'm not gonna lie. Like, he turned out to be a villain, even though his grandmother was like one of the best heroes of all time. Like, that's still crazy to me. But yeah, if y'all enjoyed this video, please try to like, subscribe, all that. I'm gonna be making anime videos from now on, so like if y'all want to see those more, comment what you want to see next, like what anime, what character you want me to like evaluate, all that. But like, yeah, I'm gonna see y'all in the next video.